The world has fallen into chaos and disorder. It has been almost 2 months since what people are now calling the quantum catastrophe. The world is in panic. It is said that God did this to punish us for our sins. Others say that the universe has simply shifted from one continuum to another. Whatever it may be, the effects have been unfortunate. Fantasy worlds have collided with the real world, causing many to live out portions of stories from books, television, and movies. The physical world is no longer what it was before. Universal laws have been redefined, bent, and even broken. Impossible has become possible. Nature is no longer natural. What has happened to the world, and why? No one can explain or understand anything that is happening. Science seeks but finds no answers. For the first time in the 6 billion year history of our universe, it is harder to understand quantum physics than it is to understand a woman. The U.S. government, being the sole governing body on the planet still somewhat capable of orderly decisions, needed people to solve this problem. And where does one find intelligent, gifted individuals? Monte Vista, of course. 4 were chosen to save the world from ultimate chaos. It is not only because they were smart, but also because each was able to control different powers. Each has his or her unique set of abilities. The masteries of these new skills took time, dedication, and experimentation in this twisted universe. The ninja uses stealth and speed, as well as hand signs to manipulate chakra. The Jedi uses the force of his lightsaber, as well as the force of his mind, to bring others back to what one might call normal. The witch uses her wand and incantations to conjure spells upon those who resist the hero's efforts. The technologist uses his inventions, gadgets, and gizmos to control reality and bring order.
What's the integral of ln(x)? What's the triple surface integral of xy squared over c from 4 to 7? What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
X times the natural logarithm of x minus x, 17 and 42!
Magic, lightsabers, ninjutsu. Yes, these abilities used to be fantasy, and until 2 months ago, they were. Why do they work after the quantum catastrophe? No one can explain, but forces of disorder have come to permeate everything, and may in fact be the key themselves to bringing all things back to order.
So, how are we supposed to save the world? Any ideas, Qian?
No, the universe is no longer explainable.
Well, we have to try something. Otherwise mankind will be thrown into chaos. A new dark age of fear and confusion. It is already beginning. Already Congress and President are considered the smartest men on Earth.
I wish we could find out what we could do.
I think I know what we can find out.
Where?
The Oracle.
If this is so, then we must begin our journey at once.
I didn't think we would let you get to the Oracle without a fight.
And why are you stopping?
You must realize that some people benefit from this new law of physics, or this anarchy of physics. See, we forged the spring and the fires of Mount St. Helena. And we have an HDTV, every 3rd generation game console, gold, gems, oh, and a BMW 7 Series. Restoring the world to normality will rob you of your infinite wealth. Exactly. That's why we're killing you.
Be careful, everyone. He can be anywhere.
Expel!
How can you see me? Just because you're invisible doesn't mean you aren't there. I can still sense you with the Force. You also tend to be very acidic, and my pH Force detection ability show you always have a pH below 7.
I want information. Christina, you know what to do.
Curse you! Had enough?
Yes. Yes. I'll tell you everything. There's this fellow with some machine. He said that the machine is the cause of all of this. He said he'll teach us these powers. And we may do what we want with them. As long as we protect him and his machine.
And where is this machine?
I don't know. I was never told. I don't believe it. You can't do this. This is blasphemy. This is madness.
This is Monte Vista. This is so cliche. Come on. We're late.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oracle, we need your help.
Yes, I know. I've been expecting you.
Please, tell us what we must do.
You know about the machine, but you must find a way to destroy it. But first, you must discover its location.
Can you tell us how to track it?
I have a hypothesis, and it sounds plausible.
Please explain.
Average entropy on Earth is always constant, give or take. If there's too much disorder around here, then that must mean there must be a place of total order. My guess is that inside the machine, there is this total order. To balance the average entropy, therefore, everything outside the machine has to be in a great amount of disorder. This disorder causes things to happen that shouldn't.
Thank you, Oracle. I will ponder over this information.
Neo, I sense a great fear in you.
I'm not scared.
I can sense it. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Yeah, sure, Mr. H.
Good luck and Godspeed.